here is Omaha now. 9-point game. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, New Orleans. Here's Robertson. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Robertson's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Omaha. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul. Outside, Green. Here's Caruso. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good. From here.
And this. There's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Left side, KD. Puts it up. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. KD's got 5.
I'm surprised Durant didn't get the call there with all that contact on the shot. Still a nice finish.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Here's Caruso. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 9-point New Orleans lead.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Popped up there for Wade. And out of bounds as Omaha gains possession.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And here is Omaha now. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Outside Rose. For 3, Durant. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 8 points for Kevin Durant.
You must know that Durant is looking to score off the pass. He has such a quick trigger.
LeBron, no luck. Omaha trails by 6. It's stolen by Curry. The drive by LeBron. That shot, no good. And it's Omaha taking it the other way.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
And it's Rose with the ball for Omaha. Here's Durant. And the rejection by Curry. And here's Rose outside. Howard. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And so they foul intentionally. Omaha calls timeout. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. The 15-footer It's rebounded by New Orleans. And New Orleans pushing it up now. LeBron shot is off. Omaha trails by 7. Goes up on the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's George. Outside for Curry. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul. A minute 50 left in the third. Pass to Granger. Clock at 6. And it's Granger with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here is Odom. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Drills the three-pointer.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
.106 left to play in the third.
Oh, wow! Nice. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Odom's shot, good.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
James with it. He's got 9. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
The ball goes to New Orleans.
.36 seconds left in the third quarter. Shoots from the baseline. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Here's Morant. Five to shoot. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Morant with the steal. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. New Orleans leads by 7. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start.
That's it. Assist goes to
New Orleans leading by 7. Pass to Caruso. Back to Green. Fires it up. Tipped away. And stolen by Simmons. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three. Here's Caruso. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
McGrady outside. It's stolen by Green. Now Mourning. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Omaha trails by 10. Here's Morant. Makes it off the glass.
Much more than just a perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
Green taking his time here. Over McGrady. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Allen for three. Omaha working now with a fresh shot clock. And Willis gets it to go.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Green. And no good that time. And it's Omaha taking it the other way. Green with the block.
With this vertical, there's no reason Green shouldn't get his share of blocks. I mean, he's just got to anticipate the shot like he does here.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They've led by as many as 11 points. Caruso, no good. Omaha trails by 6. Here's Willis. Here's Simmons. Mourning with some nice D.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. This really hurt me.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the veteran Wade, I mean, does this guy get old? He continues to get it done. One of the best shooting guards of all time.
Good on both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Omaha calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Power! Power! Y'all see the filth? That's filthy, right? Let me know in the comments, man. Like, remember to share this video. For more content to come.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
On the wing, Green. Now now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
You broke, I'm on. We toast, West Coast, we back, we post. The entire block is the globe. Turn that loud as it goes. Big comeback.
New Orleans making some changes here. Now here's Granger. DeRozan in the corner. 6 to shoot. Back to Granger. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Omaha trails by 8. Robertson drives in.
And inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Just jump into it. Close my eyes and jump. Close my eyes and jump.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
Here's Turkoglu, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And here is LeBron. Pass to Granger. In the corner, George with it. And it's Paul George with the finish.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Garnett wide open. Robertson's shot is good.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Back to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always look to dunking it home.
And here's Turkoglu from the arc. And Curry pulls it down. It's stolen by Garnett. And now Omaha. Fast break. No good from Robertson. Durant with the steal. Omaha moving the ball around. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
He hits both from the stripe.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
And so here's New Orleans. Oh, and the jam by Granger.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
A deep three from Durant. And again, no good by Omaha. And it's Granger with the jam. And now a 10-point New Orleans lead.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. KD's shot is off. Oh, and the jam by Granger. Granger's got the lead up to 12 now for New Orleans.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Flip flops, I'm styling. Like Rodman. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Sip like Batman.
One more loss is over with, y'all. That's crazy.
Whoa, kitty. Hey, look, you know my life is crazy. Look at my DMs. Yeah. One time now she acting like, yeah, battling. They was sleeping like a. Sending my prayers somewhere in the sky, cause I ain't even know what God to believe in.
Man,
I was just hoping it landed. I was just hoping
and this nigga 3-point shot is a fucking 65.
I may not be on this planet. I see you and don't understand it. You don't borrow money and borrow time. Signing names on dotted lines. You should draw a line real. I am legend in my city. I'm Will Smith.
This nigga looks
got
good.
Real quick, I'ma cop a billboard in front of her house so she could look at it.
What the fuck color is
Upper
this?
echelon and petty. Walk Kenny, take a little time to.
I guess this is a pink one.
Snow on that road, but I still don't slip. Moonwalk like Mike Jack through water. If the sky falls, I bet I catch
20 dunks, 23. That's 5. Oh, that's not bad.
Don't mind me, I'm out here doing what I'm supposed to.
Okay.
I need a check. Can't hear you from in the sky, cause I've been going. Need it back wherever we at. Yeah. I come from the side of town where they. But we made a way through it. Back and claim like I work the spirit, but it's only spirit, so you can relate to it, bro. Out in Copenhagen, on board debate to him. Still be surprising me, like what I say to him. Why they with me? How I skate through so luckily. Pops got me. I feel like I'm cutlery. My circle, real small. I don't need no company. I don't need new friends suddenly. I don't need another. Since I've been. And I can't tell what's real no more. What are you trying to conceal, bro? Hopped out of my feet, so sit on 10 toes. They got
cause I gotta, I want,
all in your head every time.
all I gotta do is get 250 post points with him. That's, I'm gonna change the position.
If the sky falls, I bet I catch you. It's destiny. Don't mind me, I'm out here doing what I'm supposed to. I need a check. Can't hear you from in the sky, cause I've been going. Need it back wherever we at next.
Yeah. A 200 millas en un jet ski. Si tú quieres te lo aquí. Debajo del sol. A 200 millas en un jet ski. Si tú quieres te lo aquí. Debajo del sol. Tempranito en la mañana, morning. Joining, ey, llegamos a la bichi. Flow rikichi. Dinero, me falta wichi. Me siento rey, pero richie. La nena me salió. Tú no me quieres, mi. El traje de baño no es tan caro, es mis tenis. Cualquier hora como a venir. Te pongo lo que ni. Voy de nuevo. Si no quieres, yo me atrevo. Si es contigo, yo me atrevo. A 200 millas en un jet. Si tú quieres, te lo pa' aquí. Yeah. Debajo del sol, debajo del sol. A 200 millas en un jet ski. Si tú quieres, te lo pa' aquí. Debajo del sol, debajo del sol. Que todos los te quemen. Yo soy la ola, mejor ni remen. Le pasé por encima con la agua y semen. Ando de blanco entero, flow santero. La dueña encima de mí como si cantara bolero. Rumba buena, timbalero. Si tú quieres me caso contigo adentro de un balero. O a 200 millas en un jet ski. Si tú quieres te lo aquí. Debajo del sol, debajo del sol. Diplo, 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 Diplo.
I think you're fancy now with that, what is that on your wrist there? That a Rolex?
Buzz down, roll it, out of my plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Buzz down, roll it, out of my plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Cause we just out here trying to. We all dealing with the same pain. My dogs don't come around if you can't hang. I'm everything that you lames ain't. A little change can't change me. 20 years with the same 20 years, no off days, no days off, and I maintain. Ballin' crazy with the hang time. Same time, way back before Maybachs. I swear I always had the same drive. Hubbard stuck off the bucks by the landslide. If you ain't fly, you on standby. I got something that you can't buy. My older brother call him Ryder Man. My little brother, my baby brother, he been spazzing lately. My mama happy, she been laughing lately. First class, 2 tones. My queen need 2 thrones. Almost wound up in the group home. Who's this? New phone. Buzz down, roll it, out of my plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Buzz down, roll it, out of my plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Cause we just out here trying to.
AP bust down, Rolly playing Jamie and Belly. Same team saying, let my chain hang. And the mood saying, have mood swings. Ain't nothing. Watch on my wrist and my neck bling. Stacking up, counting my blessings. Wedding bands ain't got no wedding. I just spent a cool 60 on my wrist. Where? Man, I want 10 plain Jane. Wanna be like Ric Flair. My diamonds cost me sweat and tears. Now my mind and all my stones are crystal clear. Fake watch bust, they ain't never busting me. Every one of my jewelers get paid, they trust in me. Took a nap, had a dream about a custom piece. I hit up Elliot, said that he gon' get it done for me.
Buzz down, roll it, out of my plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Buzz down, roll it, out of my plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Yeah.
my chain. Got up like some lightning. For the night, I don't do no white fan. Then the leader, yeah, I'm so trifling. Real savage. I don't with that if she average. I got a bad, I ain't Ashley. Understand me? Brand new car, hop out the vet. I saw my wrist out of my protect. Brand new chain, I told my neck, got tired of the now caught me. I'm up on, I don't get rest. I'm catching these flights and chasing the check. Little baby. A slick Rick type of, cause my band's big, though. Wanna take a picture, so I hope you don't try to take none. Think I'm lying? Better dip.
It's that real. Ran up on him. Now he say he looking for me. I don't really give a. Cause I'm all up. Ran up on him. Now he say he looking for me. I don't really give a.
Back, so don't you bother me. Been on my line, ain't hitting them back, so why he calling me? They know he ride with. He tryna stop a G, tryna make it hard for me, tryna make it hard for me.
Say he got him for the door. And what he giving, showing love. Break it down, and didn't know the ropes. Now he calling my phone, talking about you. Yeah, it was yours, but it's mine now. Talk about it, so we gon' find out. Everybody, when we ride out.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Johnson surveying the floor. To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Caruso. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And no one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up with.
Growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like his idol, LeBron having success in the movies as well.
No one better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies. When his playing days are done, LeBron will continue to entertain.
Now here's LeBron after Magic Johnson's miss. Here's LeBron. It's deflected. Bryant gets a wide open look. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to McLaughlin. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
They get it back. Now here's LeBron. New Orleans needs to get off a shot.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Pass to McLaughlin. On the wing, Kobe. Here's Raja. LeBron with the block.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rear view mirror. He's relentless.
Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. LeBron's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Can't match my tribe. I don't know how he stay fly. My God, my vibe, more of a shrimp and a lobster guy. I may go check my mobster ties. No jive, both sides. No lies, stuff working the oversized. This point I'm way past over. Big dog can't override. Make sure my photo right. This cool, I'm no prototype. This swagger don't come overnight. Glad I found my growth. And in the event you trying to find some sauce, you already know. You better
go ahead, get you some. Yeah, man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some.
Schooling the kids with no rules. Giving out gold like a boost. Calling me king like a moose. Moose. Just a young man from the land full of Africans where they try to play us for the goal right now. Leading all my people in the struggle on the bubble, trying to hustle past the fork in the road right now. All my ready for the call, all I gotta do is push the button and they gonna hold me down. Build an empire like City, feeling like Didier, focus on the goal right now. Always had the beats on lock, now I got the flow on lock. To the top, pull Kendrick on the clock, that's a violence I know.
And so off the tip, it's New York.
Look, man. Best baller win.
Here's New York. High post Chamberlain. Pass to Manning. Back to Chamberlain. A second chance effort. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Here's Caruso. All three off the mark. And here's the fast break. Pass to Manning. Back to Stojakovic. No good on the triple. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for New Orleans. Bucket is good.
Boy, Kev, those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Pass to Stojakovic. From deep three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Oh, wow!
Young fella.
Oh, Kevin, that is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
No good from Booker.
Yet another miss, just 1 for 5, not exactly an ideal start.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And so here is New Orleans after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. On the wing, Granger. Pass to George. On the left block. Offensive rebound. Here's James. Clock at 4. Connects on the 17-footer.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
A shot by Paul, no good. Floats it up for James. Here's Manning. Back to Chamberlain. New York moving it around. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, whether it's a dunk or a jump shot, Booker's wide-ranging skills make him a consistent scoring threat.
And no one near Curry as he lets it go. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. And that one's good, Caruso.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's LeBron. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Boy, you've got to prevent LeBron James from getting comfortable out there. He is an accomplished, opportunistic scorer.
No good from Jordan. New Orleans leading by 8. George, no good.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Durant, wide open, he fires. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Granger. Oh, and the jam by Granger.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for New York. Trailing by 10.
Mike Mufflin.
And Lillard gets double teamed.
Mike Mufflin, bro.
Jordan, high post. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Out to DeRozan. Money from the wing.
Well, he's such a smart offensive player. DeMar DeRozan knows the best option there is the quick release on the catch and shoot.
To the left side wing. Here's Mourning. Here's Green. Pass to Green. Here's Wade. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And so it's New Orleans, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the wing, Johnson. Back to Green. And, oh, he just jams it right over Derek Favors. Wow!
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
New York calls timeout.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Now here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the middle. Here's Stojakovic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
Johnson outside. Back to Wade. New Orleans moving the ball around. The drive by Booker. Pass to Chamberlain. Inside. Here's Manning. Back to Paul. Over Johnson. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Manning. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Manning's got his first points in this one. And here's Wade. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. There's Green with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Green's got 5 now.
Well, the basketball mind that Dwayne Wade possesses is so special. What understanding and feel for where his guys will be.
New York calls timeout.
And thinking back to when Gerald Green first came into the league, oozing with athleticism, but really not much else. Now he's a completely different and better player than when he first arrived.
Pass to Booker. Now here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Off target from outside. And as amazing as Green was in his dunking as a younger player, he needed to grow as a player.
And the time he spent overseas, I think, really helped with his development and confidence. Came back to the NBA, and really since his return has been a great weapon off the bench for whichever team he's suited up for.
Here's Johnson following the score by New York. They kick it out to Green, and he's good on the 3-ball. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for New Orleans.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
And Mourning throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Booker, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 6 points for him.
How about the ability to adjust and finish in different situations? Devin Booker, elite as a scorer.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And here is Johnson after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Outside, Green. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And it's Stojakovic missing. New Orleans leading by 12. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And so here is New Orleans, following the score by New York. Pass to Johnson. And here is Mourning. And stolen by Chamberlain. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Chamberlain with it. Guarded by Green. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Paul. Offensive rebound. Stojakovic with it. Booker looking around. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And so it's New Orleans enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Green, no luck.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
You know, and the length of Stojakovic causes problems for the defense. He's excellent at forcing the issue and getting you to foul him. And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And taken away by Paul. Booker with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark. New Orleans leading by 10. Well, we're now on the back end of what has been, Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul. It's no longer the undisputed best point guard in the game, but still a top talent.
And Chris Paul might not be the best point guard, but any team would be happy to have him. His efficiency and playmaking aren't going away anytime soon. And even though he's never been an overly athletic player, that aspect of his game still is strong as ever.
Well, this is Devin Booker's specialty, consistent at finding all kinds of ways to score from beyond that arc.
They kick it out to Green. To the inside. And Mourning throws it down.
Tough out here, man. You know, it's hard out here.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. New York calls timeout. And Jeff Green, now a journeyman veteran in the NBA. You know what, Doris? He'll give you good production.
It doesn't matter, Kevin, where you seem to play this guy. Jeff Green finds a way to contribute. Listen, I know his three-point shooting can be hot and cold, but this guy is aware of when to look for it and when to move the basketball. Two qualities you love.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And first timeout of the game called for New Orleans.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Ranger left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Caruso. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now here's James. He has 5.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Caruso. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's LeBron.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Three from the inbound. Drills the three-pointer. James has got 8 points.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
Back to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Chamberlain trying to get open. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Granger. Pass to James. And a deep three from Curry. The three-pointer no good. To the paint. Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
Here's Granger. And the layup's good off the glass. And New Orleans leads by 9.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
And 1:01 left to play in the third. With 3, Booker kicks it out to Paul. Five on the clock. Second shot opportunity. KD's shot is off.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
George, no good. Here's Booker. Banked in off the glass. He's got 16.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
And stolen by Chamberlain. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
Just a phenomenal drive to the basket by LeBron, an expert at completing these drives through contact.
And here's Booker from the arc. And another turnover here by New Orleans.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And off in time. And so it's New Orleans. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. New York trails by 9. Lillard with it. He's picked up by James. And it's Bryant missing. And so it's New Orleans with it. Down low. George. And George with the stuff.
Well, you love the tenacity. Paul George cannot be contained when he gets near the 10.
New York calls timeout.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the dunk by James.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
Outside Bryant. And stolen by Granger. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And then George with the jam.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Who got PG?
Stolen by Durant. And a fast break now for New York.
Wow.
Kobe with the bucket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's LeBron. George trying to break free. A nice shot by LeBron. James has got 9 points now in just the second half. And the rejection by Favors.
I think you want to see more of this from Derek Favors. You love to see him be aggressive and try to send shots back.
New York trails by 15. Pass to KD. Fades away. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy... Oh, goodness gracious.
About that finish.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Left side, George. Four on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so Booker will bring it up for New York. 17-point game. Lillard fires away from way outside. The long distance three is buried.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
The ball goes to New Orleans.
.141 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Back to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
It's Curry outside. They get a hand on it. New York trails by 16.
Hey, watch him.
Pass to Durant.
Chamberlain.
Back to Chamberlain. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on LeBron James.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
The drive by James. And James throws it down hard.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
Pass to George. Back to LeBron. Fade away. A fresh 14 for New Orleans.
New York foul. Will Chamberlain. That's his first personal foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
I'll tell you, that's a nice job by LeBron to keep that ball safe and secure on his way to the cup.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Booker. Pass to Bryant. This one for 3. It's hauled in by George. Here's James. No good. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Guys, I'm gonna be back. Go get some breakfast. I'm gonna, if you wanna come back,
living in luxury. Where I'm from,
you can.
Summer
never busting me. Every one of my jewelers get paid, they trust in me. Took a nap, had a dream about a custom piece. I hit up Elliot, said that he gon' get it done for me.
Bust down, roll it, out of my plain Jane. Every day, same thing.
Cause we just out here trying to maintain.
Bust down, roll it, out of my plain Jane. Every day, same thing.
Cause we just out here trying to maintain.